taking care of your health isn't just about reacting when something goes wrong, but it's about being proactive and informed. Now, June is Men's Health Month, and it's an ideal opportunity to reflect on your well-being and ensure that you're up to date with important health checks. Whether you're a man in your 30s or in your 70s, certain health checks can really impact your future health. Here's a guide to the most important screenings, what they are, when to consider them, and why they matter. Blood pressure. It's often referred to as the silent killer because high blood pressure, or hypertension, typically presents with no symptoms until it leads to a serious complication like heart disease, stroke, or kidney damage. Now, approximately 1 in 3 UK adults has high blood pressure, and it's recommended that men should have their blood pressure checked at least every 5 years from the age of 40 or earlier if they have risk factors like obesity, diabetes, or a family history of cardiovascular disease. Now, the target blood pressure we're ideally looking for is below 140/90 or lower in people with conditions like diabetes. Now, readings can be done at your GP surgery, your local pharmacy, or you can use a home monitor as long as it's been validated. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is a key indicator of cardiovascular risk, and elevated levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL cholesterol, contribute to the development of arterial plaques, which then increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Under the NHS Health Check programme, men aged 40 to 74 are offered a free check every 5 years, which includes a cholesterol check. Earlier testing may be advised for those with a family history of heart disease or high cholesterol. The total cholesterol, LDL, HDL, high density lipoprotein, and triglycerides are usually all measured, and healthy ranges include a total cholesterol of less than 5 and an LDL of less than 3. Diabetes risks. Type 2 diabetes is increasingly common and can go undetected for years. Screening is especially important for those over 40, those who are overweight, and individuals from South Asian, Black African, or Caribbean backgrounds where the risk begins as early as age 25. Screening options include an HbA1c test, which is a blood test that reflects the average blood glucose over the last 2 to 3 months, or a fasting blood glucose test, which assesses the current blood sugar levels. Early detection enables timely lifestyle adjustments or medical intervention to prevent complications. Prostate health. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men in the UK, with approximately 1 in 8 men diagnosed in their lifetime. Risk increases with age, particularly among Black men and those with a family history. Although there's currently no NHS screening programme, men aged 50 and over can request a prostate-specific antigen, PSA, blood test after discussing the benefits and the limitations with their GP. So speak to your doctor if you notice any difficulty urinating, a weak urine stream, any frequent nighttime urination, or a family history of prostate cancer. Mental health. Mental health is just as important as physical well-being, yet men are statistically less likely to seek help for depression and anxiety and are 3 times more likely to die from suicide than women. If you're experiencing persistent low moods, sleep disruptions, reduced motivation, or just general sense that something isn't right, speak to your GP or a therapist or just someone you trust. Support is available, including NHS Talking Therapies, IAPT, which are free and accessible without a referral. Bowel cancer screening. Bowel cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the UK, but early detection dramatically improves outcomes. Eligible individuals are invited to take part in biennial bowel cancer screening using FIT, fecal immunochemical test kits, sent by post. It's a simple home test which detects hidden blood in the stool. Complete the test as soon as it arrives, as prompt action can save lives. Eyes, ears, and skin. As we age, routine sensory checks become increasingly important. Eye tests every 2 years can help detect conditions like glaucoma and age-related macular degeneration. Hearing tests are recommended if you notice an increased difficulty following conversations or frequently raising the TV volume. Skin checks are important for identifying suspicious moles, especially in individuals with a history of sun exposure. There is wisdom in the saying, if you don't make time for your wellness, you'll be forced to make time for your illness. Health screenings are not about alarmism, but about awareness, prevention, and peace of mind. Many of the conditions that we monitor are highly manageable or even preventable when caught early. This Men's Health Month, take the opportunity to prioritise your well-being. Book that overdue checkup, complete that screening test, or reach out if you're struggling mentally. It's a small step now that could make a significant difference to your future self.